I mean, I know science hasn't technically shown a correlation between BPM and IQ yet, but I tell people it has, because it's only a matter of time. I mean, I'm not saying Dean Lamb should be Prime Minister of Canada, but if he ran, I'd vote for him. And then he said that the only difference between 150 and 300 BPM is the note values. So I beat him to death with my 8-string. Alright, bye Grandma. Love you too. Stay tech. I'm sorry, but if I don't hear a single pinch harmonic in the first minute of your track, I'm skipping. Finally got my sweeps up to 300 BPM. And I can't play bar chords yet, but that's just not the direction I see myself taking my guitar playing. Dunlop Jazz 3 or GTFO. And at this point, can we all just agree that anything less than 8 strings is basically a ukulele? Google's metronome only goes up to 218 BPM. That's not tech! I mean, jazz is fine. But we all know it's just something that you play if you're not fast enough to cover arch player. And so I said to my wife, okay, so you can spend 3 hours a day watching TV, but I can't spend 3 hours a day on Kiesel's virtual guitar builder? Jeff, please sponsor me, I'll do anything. I'll cover up the Ibanez logos on my guitars, please sponsor me. I mean, if you play Meshuggah songs on 1.5 times speed, they're basically listenable. In times of trouble, I ask myself, what would Chuck Schuldiner do? If you don't strictly alternate pick your triplets, you're not tech. Yeah, me and my dad are estranged now. He said my guitar was out of tune, put it in standard. I mean, the 400 BPM speed threshold is arguably the greatest human achievement yet to be unlocked. I believe that Necrophagist's third album exists. I just don't think the world is ready yet. When I have children, I'm going to teach them to sing, so I can always have a harmonic minor around. Hey everyone, check out my band's new single, Internal Insecticide Insemination. I just wrote a new song, and it's pretty tech. I'm going to call it Visceral Sublimation Somnambulation. It's about a dude being haunted by ghost robots. Some people listen to lullabies to put them to sleep. I listen to the reassuring warble of a fretless bass. I used to have trouble getting up in the morning, and then I found that setting my alarm to Dickie Allen's Snarls was the perfect way to get me started for the day. I don't understand why everyone's so obsessed with Harry and Meghan. Dean and Claire are obviously the #1 power couple right now. Sorry boys, I've had to say no to all the bassists who auditioned for our band today. None of them showed up with 6 strings. They're not going to be able to play tapping solos. I mean, Ashton Kutcher was good in that '70s show, don't get me wrong, but I think he finally found the right fit playing drums for Infant Annihilator. I'm having trouble deciding whether or not my favorite drum rudiment is a blast beat or a gravity roll. Hey boys, I was just thinking about some words that sound like words but aren't actually words, and I came up with the sickest idea for a band name: Refluxulation.